Hello, my darlings. Hope you're all doing well. Blushlilyblog here. Welcome to this wax reading where we're going to be taking a look at the new chapter that is beginning right now. I'm doing this reading on January the 1st, but this is going to be an absolutely timeless reading. So whenever it finds you, that's the exact right time. Let's do a little bit of an energy check-in so you, my darlings, can make sure that this is the right reading for you about your fresh, new, exciting chapter. Two of Wands. So at this particular moment, my darlings, you have multiple options. You might be getting information about two different places, weighing all the pros and cons about a particular relationship, situationship, a particular place, destinations. You might be doing a lot of research and getting information as to which step you need to take. I will give you a little bit of a spoiler, my darlings, that you will have even more options. As the time progresses, and as a matter of fact, within the next 2 weeks, you're going to get even more options. Now, there is the world over here. So, for quite a few of you, this could be talking about relocation, this could be talking about changing your direction and seeing which one works for you the most. It could also be that you, my darlings, have already traveled quite a bit, relocated quite a bit, and for the majority of you watching over here, you're waiting for some sort of important document, important decision. This could be with regards to your visa. This could be with regards to some sort of issue that you're having, an important email, an important decision. Okay. For some of you, you're deciding to study something new, to get more skilled, to own your skills. And for some of you, this could be talking about you needing to consider your children's future as well. Where they're going to go to school, how they're going to adapt to a new situation. But the Page of Pentacles, this talks about, they're very similar pictures, look at this. But the Page of Pentacles also talks about maybe choosing a road that's less traveled and having to, again, get a lot of information. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles, maybe things have slowed down. Maybe things aren't going as fast as you would like them to. However, they're showing me that you are somebody who's thorough. You don't miss the little details, and even if you do miss them, you come back to them. So there's this energy of thorough, and you tend to be somebody who checks and then rechecks. And maybe when you come out of the grocery store, you kind of go over your list again. You go over the bill, the receipt, the whatnot. You have a very sweet side to you, my darlings, an incredibly sweet side to you. And like I said, some of you might have already have children. But if you don't, even if you do, or even if you don't, you have a very sweet side to you. And one of your biggest dreams is to have a relationship, whether it's a friendship or a romantic relationship, where you can be completely honest, completely vulnerable, completely open, sometimes even have this childlike energy to you. And I'm seeing something. Now, this is not going to be for everybody, guys, but if it's for you, it means this reading is completely for you. You tend to be somebody who enjoys some sort of ceremony. It could be a ceremony of drinking tea from a particular teapot, for a particular tea, loose leaf tea, the beautiful flowers. You could also have a little ceremony when we're talking about coffee, like in the morning or whatever. A particular mug, a particular brand of coffee, a particular syrup, with a cookie, with like a spoon, like you have a favorite spoon or something along those lines. And there's something, again, for some of you where you love a particular flower, and as much as possible, you like keeping it in your house. So it might be something like in a pot, but it could also be something that you purchase. Yeah. So there's something about the scent, the flowers. That could be an essential oil. I am getting a lot of Gemini energy, Taurus energy, Virgo energy that's coming in over here. And you, my darlings, are a magician. multi-skilled, multi-talented, could be learning a couple of languages, could already know a couple of languages. But you, my darlings, you are a fast learner. You're like this. And I feel like this is a very good combination because right now they're telling me that for quite a few of you, you decided to make the wishes of your younger self come true. So maybe you wanted to study something, maybe you wanted to live in a particular place or have a particular dog, cat, career, whatever. There's something about you starting to be your own magician, to be your own Santa, yeah, for when you were younger. So basically treating your inner child. Okay, my darlings, if that sounds like you, I don't know, your energy kind of got me all excited to take a look at your next chapter. Anyways, if it does sound like you right now, keep on watching. Let's go ahead and discover what the next chapter, this important chapter in this new year, is going to bring your way. As much as possible, try not to think about anything or anybody. Let me get comfy. This is the beautiful candle that we're using today. And there's already somebody holding a heart over here. Holding a heart. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's literally a heart and somebody coming in with a heart that's bigger than their body. It's, I want to say, I don't know if you can see it, but this is very interesting. There's a little bear over here. The bear is coming through with this energy of holding a heart. It's like, it's not just the one person that comes into your life, and a little elephant as well. Oh my God. Okay, guys, I'm going to try and keep up. What I'm seeing over here is that your next chapter is going to be filled with love, protection, and somebody very big in your life. I don't know what it is, but I'm getting somebody who's much taller than you are, maybe much larger. Maybe it's just something about the bear that's bringing all of those things up. And it's this energy of protection, this energy of love. Now, for some of you, this could be a friend, yeah? Especially for my lovely males watching, because this is more of a male energy. So, my darlings, if you are a woman watching this, or if you're just interested in a male companion, there's this energy of love. Big Papa Bear coming into your life, bringing you love, bringing you protection, lifting you high over here, because I'm seeing an ego head, with you being very proud of yourself, being incredibly proud of yourself. It's like a combination, for some of you, there's going to be a combination of people from different countries. Combination from people from different countries, but there's this energy of love, and this bear is like fighting through the woods. This bear wants to come into your life, wants to give you a hug, wants to protect you, wants to just be there for you. I feel like this new chapter is going to be a big breakthrough when it comes to your love life, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to all of the other things that are important. And just this energy, my darlings, I want to say on a separate note, if you were planning to go to the States, even with the difficult situation that they have right now, you're still going to be able to do it in one way or another. But there's also this beautiful energy, guys, of soaring above any issue. Okay, so there's a little fishy fish that came through over here. It's almost like a fish cracker. A lot of Pisces energy. Now, the Pisces are very much about intuition. The Pisces are a water sign, so they're also very much about love, compassion. And it's coming through, look at this, beautifully with this energy of harmony. So it doesn't even have to be that you are Pisces or you have Pisces in your chart. but the energy of Pisces is coming in. And it could be your energy, it could be the other person's energy. But what I'm definitely seeing is this indication of fitting in quite nicely together. And there's a lot of hugging. And again, they're showing me one person that's bigger than the other one. Yeah? They're showing me one person that's bigger than the other one. So here what I'm seeing is there's a protection from a friend. I'm seeing a dog over here. It looks like a lab over here, literally. And I'm seeing a little bit of a snake. So it feels like, my darlings, the next chapter is going to be about people or your spiritual team protecting you from people that will try to hurt you, try to harm you, try to get into your life very sneakily, like a snake would do, and bite you. But here we have the vigilant dog. And the dog is saying, no, 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 not on my watch. So it could also be that you, my darlings, are going to be playing a role of a protector, not for a very long time. But that next chapter is going to create loyalty between you and your partner, whether you have one or you're yet to meet this person, between you and certain friends. Because this new chapter it's like I said, it's about loyalty, it's about protection. And sometimes it will be that you have to be your own bear. You will have to be your own protector. You will have to protect your heart, your beautiful inner child. Letter U is coming in, by the way. Letter U, letter V is coming in. Some of you, you're going to either travel or move to Australia. Australia is coming in very strongly. Now, there's an outline of a flying dove, and this talks about two things, my darlings. So this talks about peace, reconciliation, reunion, making peace with whomever you need to make peace with, other people or yourself. But there's definitely the energy of peace. Also, it talks about good news. And by the way, talking about the peace, this could also be on a global scale. So if you're currently being affected by some sort of international conflict, there could be some really good news that makes your life much easier. Much easier. This is, I don't know, this is such a beautiful energy. Like of two people coming together. And the second thing about a dove, for some of you, you're getting married, you're getting engaged. You're getting married and you're getting engaged. This new chapter of your life brings this energy of loyalty and brings this energy of togetherness. Even if your partner or potential partner is far away. More flowers, more things blossoming, more things blooming. So it's going to be about you learning also how to take care of your fantastic self. So there might be changes when we're talking about skincare routine, about eating, about the amount of sunlight, the amount of vitamins, the amount of whatever. It's like you are going to be incredibly nurturing towards yourself. You're going to maybe stop expecting other people to do something for you. And you'll be like, oh, whatever, I'll just do it by myself. Yeah. And you will honestly give yourself a lot of things that you can give. It doesn't take away the need for other people and their emotions and their investment in you, but it's as if there was something that you could give to yourself, but you weren't giving it. And here, because of that energy of wanting to take care of yourself, I'm saying that you're definitely going to invest more in your well-being, in your peace of mind, in your comfort, and you're not going to have this like delayed thing, yeah, where maybe you're like, oh, I need to go for a checkup tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, and then tomorrow comes, and then you're like, okay, I'll do it next week, yeah, or like I need to go and get my nails done or get something else done. You know what I mean? Like you are going to put yourself first in that chapter, in that next fresh chapter. Let me see what else comes through. But I don't know, they keep on showing me those beautiful like petals blossoming, blooming, being surrounded by something like, oh, I don't know, guys. I'm just going to see what I'm hearing. complexity of beauty. And there's a lot of acceptance. Acceptance of your flaws, acceptance of the past. But there is no hyper focusing on it, on that next chapter. There's no hyper focusing on it. And then what they're showing me in this new chapter is going to be very much about stability. Because the candle keeps on adding and adding and adding to this figure over here. And to me, it looks like a couple of things. It looks like, for whatever reason, a rhino. Yeah. It looks like a big rock. I did see the elephant at the beginning. So these are all things about stability, about presence, and about, I wouldn't say a lot of movement. Or maybe not like an incredibly fast movement. It's more about confidence, it's more about presence. And like I said, for some of you, you're going to find your home. This next chapter of your life is going to be about finding that stability. Yeah? Finding a home, finding a place, a relationship, career in which you will want to invest. So it's not going to be about sudden big changes. No. The changes are, of course, going to be present. Absolutely. But I do see that in this new chapter, ooh, look at that candle go. You're finally not going to spread your energy out thin. It's very concentrated over here. And for quite a few of you, I see that this is going to be about relationships and about the house, but there's something stable. And finally, something breaking free. Oh, this, I don't know, this feels like an angel. This feels like a beautiful energy. It's almost like we've got the bed over here. And finally being able to get out of bed, to rise up. Does that make sense, my darlings? It's very much like the energy of judgment, where you've been maybe laying down, not having a lot of energy, and then you're rising up. So I want to say it's slow and steady progress. But you will have a lot of vivid dreams. For the next couple of weeks, they're telling me to let you know you will have a lot of vivid dreams. Pay attention to them, they're incredibly important. But that investment over here, it's beautiful. Consistency. And you will see the results, see the results, see the results, little by little, little by little. Okay, let me see what else comes through when we're talking about your next exciting life chapter. Again, here I want to say slow and steady wins the race. There's an important purchase that's coming through, my darlings. For some of you, this could be a car, a house, maybe another apartment, putting down a down payment. Because again, I keep getting these energies of nothing sudden, nothing that's coming through out of nowhere. Even if you're single at this particular moment, if we're talking about love, the relationship with the person you're going to meet, and for a lot of you, yes, you're going to meet an amazing person, because I do see the proposal, I do see the moving in, I do see this energy of joining forces, and that bear. I think your partner is going to be doing most of the. How do I put it? Most of what needs to be done in order to get to you, and your partner is going to be more of the active one. It doesn't mean that you're going to be completely passive and not do anything, but it's just going to feel nice for somebody else to take the reins out of your hands. Yeah, for somebody else to put in the effort. And that particular relationship is going to go at a pace that's very comfortable for you. Even though I'm saying that, guys, I must say for some of you, you're still going to be overthinking. Well, because it's your favorite hobby. It is what it is, yeah? Stop overthinking, but it's my favorite hobby, yeah? So, for some of you, you're still going to be a little bit worried. Darlings, there's something about an elephant that keeps on coming through. And the elephant is the sign of wisdom, something that's very long term. An elephant, they're incredibly smart, incredibly powerful. And this is what they're saying. So it's quite interesting because this is going to be the year of the horse. And the horse is so much about action. But you, I don't think there is a year of the elephant, but this is going to be the year of the elephant, where you're not going to make any rash decisions. But you will go through this year and the years to come with wisdom, dignity, and at your own pace. And by the way, the elephants sometimes when they need to run fast, they run fast, trust me. Yeah. So for some reason I keep getting this energy of the elephant. Interesting. Maybe it's your totem animal. Why not? Yeah. Let me shake things up a little bit. I'm also seeing Turkey. Maybe some of you are going to relocate to Turkey, and maybe some of you are watching me from the Turkey, from the country. Aries energy that's coming through very strongly as well over here. I am seeing promotion for a lot of you, my darlings. More money, but it's such a calm reading. I love it. I like the fact that there are no, well, so far at least, there are no dark parts of the candle. So that next chapter is bringing you that energy of so much stability and love. And not being triggered. For whatever reason, they're saying it's a very important thing that I need to let you know, that you're not going to be as triggered by things as you would be normally. You're disassociating yourself from certain groups, from certain people. It's just this energy of calmness. Now I have this outline of this beautiful bird, which talks about freedom, being able to be free. I hope you can see. There's the head, there's the beak, there are the wings, and a beautiful tail. Yes. So I must say, for some of you, this is going to be the year of finishing up your Phoenix transformation. And this new chapter is going to be about testing out your new wings, seeing how far you can fly, how high you can get, how far your wings, your new wisdom can take you. And about this new chapter, my darlings, you're going to be free to do quite a few things you couldn't do before. Like I said, this is going to be a combination of your internal work and a combination of things that have to do with visas, with what's going on in the world, with an opportunity or opportunities that are going to come through. Oh, letter G is being shown over here. Okay, you guys are going to be a big G, eh? But I absolutely love this bird. It came through so clearly over here. Relocation, if you do want it, relocation is being shown over here for sure. Relocation is being shown over here for sure. Dog, so we've seen the bird. And I will say this, my dears, if you have something to do with music, if you love singing, if you love acting, your next chapter is going to be about bringing your skills to the world and the world responding really nicely to it. If you're somebody who does designs or you wanted to do designs of jewelry, clothes, furniture, landscape designs. This is also going to be the chapter where you have the freedom to create, the money to create whatever it is that you want to create. So it's this energy of being very well received. Yes, of course, you're going to get some sort of criticism, you know, but there's also a lot of very positive feedback and people being very happy. If you've got your own brand, you're creating clothes or jewelry or makeup or whatnot, they're telling me freedom to create because you're going to start getting repeat business, because you're going to start seeing a positive feedback over here. So it's all actually looking quite nicely. Okay. In the next chapter, they showed it to me before, and they're showing this to me now. Guys, there's something about the teeth. Um, Getting your teeth fixed, whitened, straightened, just basically oral hygiene. I don't know why it's coming through. Maybe you've been putting it off, like it was a big thing. But they're saying like that next chapter, honestly, guys, brings this energy of a confident smile. Whatever it is that you need to do. Whatever it is that you need to do. Maybe you don't need to do anything. You just need to go for a checkup and just smile more confidently, knowing that everything is fine. There's someone who wants to have a chat with you. They're showing me the back of a person who is no longer living. It's a woman. It feels like a grandma energy, but it's a combination of your grandma and like something about the lineage of women. And they're saying you deserve to be safe, you deserve to be loved. And there is something about the magic that you have within you that becomes activated with the right person, with the person who brings the right energy. Because for some of you, that next chapter is going to be about the activation of that energy. Some sort of skill. It could be psychic abilities. It could be something that's more 3D, more worldly. But and they're telling me it's like the lock and the key. And you're not fully showing yourself maybe to the world at this particular moment. And there's something about a beautiful power, a beautiful skill that you have, but it becomes activated when the other person brings a certain energy, an energy of love, safety, compassion. It's very interesting how the pink part brought it up, pink part of the candle brought it up. And this talks about letting you know that with the right person, there's something magical. It's quite hard for me to put it in words. I feel it, and to whom this message needs to be delivered to, they feel it too. It's this energy of opening up of the heart chakra, this energy of channeling the compassion, the love, the talent, the skills, the sensuality, but needing to feel safe doing it. Because the other person is going to bring the right tools, the missing ingredients. So I want to say this is for those of you who thought that you're going to end up by yourself, or for those of you who think that you can handle everything by yourself. Absolutely, you can. But there are going to be aspects of you that can help you and that can only be unlocked through a particular relationship. It's going to be very important. And this new chapter that's coming in, my darlings, is going to give you an opportunity to do so. It's very important to remember nobody's going to force you to do anything. If you don't want a relationship, you won't have one. Yeah? If you don't want to talk to somebody, you won't. So it's just about knowing that this new chapter is going to bring you an opportunity. This Papa Bear that's coming through, you will choose whether to accept this person into your life or not. Because you have your own free will, you have your own your own head on your head. Yeah, your own head on your shoulders, your own head on your head. You know what I mean, my darlings. Oh, that beautiful beak is now covered. But anyways, yeah, there's this message where something within you is laying dormant. And anyways, this something has the ability to make you feel quite happy and add sense. Add sense to why you're here, make sense as to why certain things had to happen. So the next chapter of your life is going to be actually, as a matter of fact, also very much about revelations. Revelations of who is honest and who isn't. And you will also be more honest with your beautiful selves, my darlings. Because I'm seeing for some of you, you had your rose-colored glasses on for quite some time, yeah? You were protecting somebody, you were looking, you were finding, rather, reasons for somebody who was acting like a complete asshole towards you. And now you're going to see that, you know what? Somebody else's trauma does not have to become your trauma as well. And of course, it works both ways. But that next chapter, like I said, it brings you an opportunity to experience a different sort of love. And it will be, in all honesty, something that you might have to adapt to because it's quite different to what you're used to. But it's something that absolutely your soul wants, needs, but your mind, because of the previous trauma, might be afraid of. Or might feel like this is too boring or too uneventful or whatnot. So this new chapter brings a new relationship dynamic for you to experience. And you might find yourself absolutely loving it. Now then, if you wanted a dog, a cat, a parrot, a rabbit, a hamster, a whatnot, a little fluffy baby that is coming in. If you wanted an actual baby, this is also very possible in the new chapter. Yeah. So if you've been wanting to conceive with your partner, very, very possible. There's a very interesting thing. There's somebody like laying down on the ground, listening to you. You know, like kids, when you read to them, or you tell them a story, they lay down with their little feet up in the air, and they're just sort of looking up at you and listening to what you have to say. This is a very good news for those of you who want to be authors, storytellers, who want to maybe compose music or compose songs for children, not necessarily children, but what I'm saying is that you're being listened to with a lot of interest. So before you felt like you were talked at rather than talked to, this is also going to change. But because you, my darlings, are going to choose to change it, to choose a different audience. And also, this new chapter, this new energy is going to bring a more balanced approach to giving and receiving. So, if you felt like you had to earn love or you had to give more and more and more and more, you're going to realize how empty it was leaving you. And you're going to create a particular balance where you're literally going to be very careful with your energy. Very careful with your energy. And there's somebody at a distance who wants to come back. Somebody at a distance who watches your social media occasionally, maybe sometimes a little bit more often than occasionally, wants to come back. Maybe letter C, maybe letter A, letter G, letter J. And then we have a little question mark. Okay, fair enough. And they will try to come back. And what you do with this information is entirely up to you because it's different for everybody. Also, in this new chapter, they're telling me you're getting additional guardian angel, if that makes sense. There's something about extra protection. And it's going to be quite interesting because you're going to see this work not only through your intuition, but also through people. Like somebody is going to tell you an information that you need to know before you make some sort of mistake, or before you sign some sort of paperwork that gets you into, I don't know, an uncomfortable situation. Somebody's going to tell you not to go somewhere because you wanted to go to a restaurant, and they will be like, oh, don't go there. Like their like sanitary level isn't too great. You know what I mean? Those little things that amount to big things and eliminate any issues you might have had if you wouldn't have this information. But this new chapter, like I said, it's about love, it's about loyalty. Some of you are going to learn how to cook. Literally, guys, there's something about you learning how to cook. Maybe a particular dishes, cupcakes, I don't know, doing pottery. There's something about pots that's literally coming through over here. Maybe you will feel like you want to cook more. Yeah, more wholesome foods or whatever. Planting more flowers as well. All right, my darlings, this is what I see for you. I hope you enjoyed this wax reading. I hope it resonated. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Remember that if you're up for a personal reading, all you have to do is send me an email. The email's in the description box below. In the same place, you will find the link to my Patreon page with over 200 exclusive videos, additional discounts, and much, much more. All right, my darlings, take care of your beautiful selves now.